Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Put a Ring on It, Season 2, Episode 4. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, before we get into this review, I just need to rant a little bit. I have spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get videos from my Amazon Fire tablet onto my computer because I was going to take my do my reviews on my tablet and then put it on my computer so the quality can be just a little bit better. But it was like, nah, bro, we not finna do none of that stuff. So now I'm back on my laptop and I'm kind of upset because the quality isn't the best. And I just don't want to be chauffeured all my equipment to work to do these reviews. But we gonna have to, and so I can get me like some kind of small tripod. This is what we looking at. So now on to the review. LaRonda and Sean decided they want to go on second dates with Sir Charles and Brittany. Y'all know Sean, he had this connection to Brittany because they're both in the entertainment business and she understands what it's like. Even though LaRonda supports him, she doesn't understand what it's like being an entertainer. Sir Charles, LaRonda would like to go on another date with him because, like, he's laid back, he's chill, they can just hang out, have a good time, go bowling, shoot hoops, things like that. I was like, okay. But the more I'm watching this, the more I'm starting to think that Sean is a little bit manipulative towards LaRonda when it pertains to her dates. He went on his date, he was perfectly fine. She was, that first date, she was, kind of like, ooh, it's kind of hard, seeing him going on another date, even though I didn't iron his clothes for him. But when it was time for her to go on a date, he then got physically ill, which he let her know as soon as she got home. And then once they were with the group and Dr. Nicole, when she was expressing how it was being on her date, he started making all these movements and all these statements like that's not her type. Kind of like almost pushing her not to go on another date with Sir Charles. Now, she is so focused on his feelings that she is not fully committing to what they're supposed to be doing. If y'all know what I mean. So I was like, and we see a little more manipulation later on into the episode, but we're gonna get to that in a little bit. Now, Eric and Alexia won't be going on dates this episode. They need to focus on themselves and the way they can communicate with their existing relationships. And I was like, I can understand that. Alexia is having a hard time dealing with Darien and all that he got going on another date with Kai. And she's already insecure the fact that this man that I done been with for 14 years, he done been on doggone 2 dates with this woman. No, was it two or three dates with this woman, and he has had a connection with this woman. Now she already assumes that anybody who meets him that, walks past, that's his biggest fan. She done got that in her head that everybody is her biggest fan. Even so much last episode, she was, I want to say, part-time stalking them while Darian and Kai was on their date. She was outside the window looking and peeping while she was with her date. She was so focused on what they've got going on. Did he say my name? Did she say my name? And all that other stuff. She wasn't even paying attention to her date. So it's like you need to sit back and woosah and get your life together, basically. But then later on in the episode, I was like, I can see how she has come to be this way. Darian says he wants more sex. Their sex life isn't what it used to after 14 years. And I was like, yeah, after 14 years, she was a lot younger and, more energy. And y'all was new in y'all relationship. Things have changed. The way y'all talk to each other, the way y'all act around each other, the way y'all act towards each other has changed. And that could be a lot of, okay, you out here doing this, that, and the third. I'm not trying to go there with you if I'm assuming you out here doing this, that, and the third. Alexia's issue is he's spending too much time at the studio. He said he over with his friends and making music and all that other stuff. And he says he uses the condo as an escape when things are getting rough. Instead of talking things out, he runs to the condo. And I was like, we that's how y'all become, in my opinion. I am no expert. If y'all are not talking out y'all issues and you are always running, y'all are never going to fix y'all issues. Now, I'm not saying y'all have a full on cussing and fussing each other out, but okay, we need to come together. Let me get what I need to say off my chest without you interrupting, and you gonna do the same. You gonna get off your chest, and I'm not gonna interrupt. But if we talking and you feel things is getting rough, you can't always run over there to the condo to escape things because I'm still in my feelings. You didn't cool off because you didn't want to handle things. I'm over here still trying to handle things, and you coming back like everything's all hunky dory. I don't think Darien so much wants to. At first, I didn't. Now this is before I got into the full episode. I didn't think it was so much that Darien wanted to be with Kai. It was having a conversation with somebody who did not lead into an argument. Even though he's attracted to her and she's the type of female that he would be with, it's more of a friendship thing. I can talk to you, I can communicate with you, and it's not always a fussing and cussing match going on. And I was like, that's what I thought initially until we got to the end of the episode. Now, Alexia and Darian sit down with Dr. Nicole. An issue Alexia has with Darien is he'll go out of town and not communicate until he's out of town. Like, hey, babe, what you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm in Chicago. What you mean you in Chicago? You didn't say you was going to Chicago. Well, yeah, I'm here now. And he feels she's, wait a minute. He feels she's lying. She feels this is what her truth is. And I was like, that's the thing that people, you, a thing that gets on my nerve is if this person believes this is the truth, you can't tell them you can't say that as a lie. To them, that is the truth. Alexis says she wants the ring, she wants to get married, she wants kids. Darian, he has 3 kids. And it seemed like, now I may have caught this wrong, that Darian had these kids while they was together. Now they said they've been off and known for 14 years. Was this he had these 3 kids while they were on or when they was off? If y'all caught that, please drop it in the comment section below. But it seems like you have your kids and she feels some type of way that she doesn't have any kids for him. Darian doesn't want to get married because they're always arguing and feels this isn't the time. And I was like, I agree. If y'all are not on one accord now, why do we need to get married and bring kids into this situation where we're always fussing and fighting and he's always running off to the condo or he's always going off and leaving town somewhere without telling you? Y'all don't need to be doing that. And Darian expresses there are some friendships that Alexia has that bothers him. He trusts her, he just doesn't trust them. And it's like another trust issue. Like she don't trust that when you always at the studio, you at the studio making music. She don't always trust when you up her skip town and don't tell nobody that you were skipping town. You in a relationship, you just can't up and be out of town and you call your spouse, your significant other, and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in Los Angeles right now. I thought you was doggone at the studio. You didn't hopped on a plane and now you out of town." And on another thing, she said that it's been times where he's supposed to come home. Oh, you supposed to be home tonight. You don't come home till the next morning. And I don't get no call or anything from you. I was like, yeah, they really need to work things out. Now we're moving over to Sean. I'm wanting to say, and this was another manipulation tack on Sean. Lorana, she went out on her date with Sir Charles. They went bowling. She had a good time. LaRonda expressing, yeah, we had a good time on my date. We went bowling, and Sir Charles is a handsome man. And she was about to go on and say more, but Sean gets the coffin. And this is when LaRonda switches up. Oh yeah, but I don't think I want to go on another date because I feel like I had to lead the conversation, and what else you say? And I want my man to be able to communicate with me, and I don't want to go on another date with Sir Charles. It was almost like him coughing, let her know I'm not comfortable with this situation. I don't want you to go on another date with Sir Charles. I like having my date with Brittany because we're both in the entertainment business and I can do that. But I do not want to see you out with somebody else, mainly Sir Charles. And this is what I'm saying, the manipulation happens. It was like she liked Sir Charles. She had a fun time with Sir Charles, but she knew that Sean didn't like this. Therefore, she wasn't going to do this. Now, y'all, if I'm just, you know, putting 20 on 10 and just seeing things that are not there, y'all drop that below. Darien says, wait a minute. Had he met Shy before he met Alexia, easily, he definitely would have been dating her. Now now at first I was thinking that, that it was a friendship that, that they've had. He can communicate with her on that level because it's not no arguing and fussing and fighting. Now it's looking like maybe he would like to be with Kai, but he still is in love with Alexia. She gets up and walks out because y'all know she already had this issue with the fact that my man of 14 years has this such strong connection with this woman that he's only had what 2-3 dates with. And I would feel some type of way too that we done been together all this long time, but this new person come in and you were instantly connected to them. So yeah, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on for my beautiful Facebook of a video. You can click on it, you can like, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.